You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom back for the second episode of Subscriber Showdown. It's the series in which I play you guys. You send me a message on Xbox Live, we'll get into a game, and if you can beat me, I'll give you 10,000 coins. If I beat you though, you have to give me 5,000. I'd like to start off by saying, if you missed my video that I posted up yesterday, can you go check it out? There's a link in the description and an annotation on screen as well, so that you can go see it, because YouTube was broken and no videos were processing, so a whole load went up at like midnight or something ridiculous like that, so you probably all missed it. And secondly, I'd like to say that the giveaway has now closed. As soon as this video is up, the giveaway is closed for this week, for the one that I posted on Monday, and I'll be putting up the winners tomorrow, and I will also be putting a new giveaway up as well, so make sure you check back for that. And let's get into the games. Right, so the first guy I played was Lil Sanjal 95. He had a pretty nice team, you know, a Premier League team, Torres with Walcott and Nani, a Tarab in the middle, which was good because he has 5-star skills. David Luiz, you know, is good at the back, and Joe Hart in goal. So we got into the game, and this is what happened at the start. A couple minutes in, Robinho got away and put it away quite nicely. Anyway, about 15 minutes into the game, this happened. The circle of death, and unfortunately we lost connection to each other, and I was thinking this guy's quit out because he's losing, but he actually sent me a message and we replayed the game a bit later, which you will see. So the next game I got into, it was against Exile Shift, and he had a dodgy, it looked kind of decent on the left side of the pitch. He had some pace and a decent left back and centre back, but then the right side of his team was a bit weak, I'd say. So for most of the game I was moving down the right side of the pitch and taking advantage of the weakness. So he didn't put up as much of a fight as I was expecting. Robinho, Giovinco there, just doing a roulette and going past him and putting it in bottom right, which was nice. Then Elia managed to get away, and because his team was weak and slow down that side, it just went past him and he roulettes around the keeper and puts it in. Then another defence splitting ball, Giovinco straight down the middle, does a McGeady spin and then puts it into the back right, so it's 3-0 at this point. Then he unfortunately loses it from a clear out, and I just crossed it in for Pato, bit sweaty, but you know, I don't really score them very often. Anyway, Pato gets through, just jinks past the keeper and puts it into an empty net, which is a pretty nice goal. And then for the last goal at the 90-minute mark, Lavezzi just going past his keeper, knocking it past him and putting it into the empty net, which was good. Then we got back into the game against Lil Sanjal. Obviously I got another win on the account there, and my money has gone up. So he sportingly put it into his own net at the start of the game, which was nice of him, because obviously that's what I asked him to do, and he was quite happy to do that, very spotting. Anyway, he equalised with James Milner just before half time. I then went on this little run, managed to get past his player with Alexander Pato, and Pato puts it in bottom right to make it 2-2 again, no, 2-1 just before half time. And then 58 minutes into the game, he managed to put it over the top, and my left back had a terrible error there. Really shouldn't have taken that touch, and he put it in, and that's how it finished. It finished 2-2. So the record is now 3-1-1. And we get into the next game against XX Battle Chief, and this was a really controversial game. He had a bit of pace up front, decent midfield and decent defence, and he'd been bugging me all day to play me, even though he was from Australia and I was really hungover. I didn't want to play him. We played a friendly, and then he was like, oh, let's play for coins now, and it's like, okay, fine, we'll play for coins, because I beat him in the first game. So we got into the game, managed to get around his defence, and Pato there again doing roulettes around his player for days, just putting it into the bottom left. He then came back and equalised on the 60-minute mark for 1-1. This game, I have to say, was really, really laggy, because he was from Australia and I'm from UK, and I didn't want to play him in the first place. So what he did at the end of this was quite unacceptable, I'd say. Anyway, James Milner there putting it in bottom left for a nice goal. And then I managed to get away, nice little bit of luck there, ball bouncing to Elia. Anyway, I picked it up from this clearance, pass it to Giovinco to Robinho. Robinho has the shot, keeper spams it out, but Pato's there to score. So that's how the game ended, 2-1. I thought, oh, I'll just send him a message after the game telling him the bronze player that I was putting up so that he could buy it, and that would be the end of it. Anyway, he sent me this message saying, be alright if you didn't have a teleporting Pato. I sent him a message saying, you knew it was going to be laggy. I even said that I didn't want to play you because it was lagging too hard. He sent back saying, oh, I'm not paying you because of the lag. I was like, you know the rules. I told him the bronze player and all of the details. He sent me a message saying, fine, I've paid you, like in an angry manner. He hadn't paid me. He said, oh, you should have told me the team name. And I said, well, there are no other players, bronze players, that exact bronze player for 5,000 coins, so you're just having me on. So I ended up deleting him off my friends list, ignoring all the messages he keeps sending me. My coins go back down to the 15,000, my record's 411, which isn't too bad. And there's nothing I really can do to him. I mean, if you don't want to pay me, there's not much, but you get named and shaved on YouTube, I guess. And if you guys want to go troll him, you can see his Xbox Live gamer tag there. So, sorry to end the episode on a sour note, but there'll be another one up in the next couple of days, and I will see you all next time.